Hello dear students, today I will start part 5 of Unit 2 solution. After studying this part, you will be able to explain ideal solution, then you will be able to explain the difference between ideal and non-ideal solution, and then you will be able to explain azeotropic mixtures, that is also known as constant boiling mixtures. And also some questions are also given here which can you solve on the basis of ideal solution, non-ideal solution and azeotropic mixtures. Now first of all, I want to focus on the ideal solution. Solutions which obey Raoult's law over the entire range of concentration are known as ideal solution. I had already told you about the Raoult's law in part 5, that according to this law, the partial pressure of each component is directly proportional to mole fraction of that component. If both components are volatile, in that condition P total is equal to P1 plus P2. I also told you 1 indicates solvent and 2 indicate solute. That's why if the both components are volatiles, the P total is equal to partial pressure of component 1 and partial pressure of component 2. Now I also told you in the first part about the solution. Solution are the homogeneous mixtures of 2 or more than 2 chemically non-reacting substance. Solution may be binary having 2 components, may be ternary having 3 components, may be quaternary having 4 components. But in this chapter we generally have to focus on binary solution having 2 components. Now some more property you have to know about ideal solution, that is solute solvent interaction is nearly equal to the solute solute and solvent solvent interaction. If here we are taking solvent A and solute B, so they form binary solution of type AB. In this condition, AB interaction is equal to AA interaction plus BB interaction. Then for ideal solution, delta mix H equal to 0. Again delta means change, mix means solution, H means enthalpy, that is energy. It should be equal to 0 in case of ideal solution, and delta mix B is also should be 0, that is change in volume is 0. For example, if we take 50 ml of solute in 100 ml of solvent, now the volume of solution is 150 ml. So here the change in volume before mixing and after mixing does not take place. That's why change in volume for ideal solution should be always 0. Some more property you have to know for ideal solution. Which may be helpful in your competition examination also. Delta S system. Delta, again here change. S is known as entropy or randomness. System on which the observation can be made is known as system. It should be positive, that is more randomness. How you know that? If you take solvent only in a container, so now the solvent molecules are arranged in a proper order. But when you mix some solute in that solvent, some solvent molecules are replaced by solute molecules. Now the orderness is decreases due to replacement of solvent molecules by the solute molecules. That indicates disorder, that is entropy. So that's why solution is more disorder than solvent or solute, and hence more the disorder, more will be the entropy. That's why the entropy is also either for ideal solution or for non-ideal solution should be more than 0. Delta S surrounding. Recall the thermodynamic point of view. Universe is made up of two parts, system plus surrounding. The system on which observation take place and surrounding which create the change in the system. So that's why surrounding entropy should be equal to 0. Again, delta mix S is not equal to 0 and delta G should be negative for solution either ideal or non-ideal. Again, recall the thermodynamics point of view. For any spontaneous reaction, delta G should be negative. That's why solution formation is also spontaneous. Hence, delta G should be 0. Here delta G denote change in Gibbs free energy, that is also known as useful work. Ideal solution also does not form azeotrope mixture, that is constant boiling mixture. Neither dissociation take place, that is no dissociation, or association take place. Some examples given below to explain dissociation and association, which are not a property of ideal solution. This is the basically property of non-ideal solution. NaCl when dissolved in aqueous medium. Now NaCl furnish Na plus and Cl minus ion. Here dissociation take place of NaCl. Similarly, H2SO4 sulfuric acid when dissolved in water furnish H plus and sulfate minus. Here dissociation take place. That's why the solution of NaCl and H2SO4 is not belong to ideal solution. Basically, it is non-ideal solution. 1. More example, 2 molecule of benzoic acid when dissolved in benzene, it get associated by hydrogen bonding. Here 2 molecules after dissolving in benzene give single molecules. That's why association take place. And this is not example of ideal solution. Basically, it is also a example of non-ideal solution. Next, there should be no chemical reaction between the solvent and solute take place. As I told you in the definition of solution, solution formed by 2 or more than 2 chemically non-reacting components. Here also look the example and try to understand the difference between the ideal and non-ideal solution. Solute plus solvent interaction make solution. For example, water plus ammonia when combined they form NH4OH, that is chemical reaction take place. One more example, water plus CO2 make carbonic acid. This acid also formed in the soft drinks and rainwater. So both two examples denote the formation of compound, that is reaction of solvent and solute. That is, this is not a property of ideal solution, and now the solution is basically non-ideal. Now, condition for forming ideal solution. By knowing this condition, if some examples are given to you, you can properly understand. By knowing about the condition for forming ideal solution, if the given components form ideal solution or non-ideal solution. The conditions: first, both have similar structure and polarity, so they have similar molecular environment. Second, both have similar molecular sizes. Third, both have identical intermolecular forces. So by these property, you can understand the given component can form ideal solution or not. Some common examples are N-hexanes and N-heptane. Both are alkanes. N-hexane means normal hexane. N-heptane means normal heptane. N-hexane containing 6 carbon atom. N-heptane containing 7 carbon atom. Both have similar structure and similar intermolecular force of interaction, that is van der Waal interaction. That's why when these two components come in the form of solution, the solution should be ideal solution. That means the solution form ideal solution. Next example, bromomethane and chloroethane. Bromoethane and chloroethane both also have similar polarity, that is dipole-dipole interactions, and similar structure. That's why they also form ideal solution. CCl4 and SiCl4 both are non-polar molecules. That's why they have van der Waal force of interaction and similar structure, that is both are tetrahedral. Hence, they also form ideal solution. Next, benzene and toluene, they also belong to aromatic hydrocarbons and have same polarity, that is non-polar, and hence have van der Waal force of interaction before mixing and after mixing. Hence they also form ideal solution. One more thing you have to know, nearly all dilute solution is also behave as ideal solution. Next, non-ideal solution. When a solution does not obey Raoult's law over the entire range of concentration, then it is called non-ideal solution. For this solution, the vapor pressure of such a solution is either higher or lower than predicted by Raoult's law, According to Raoult's law, P total should be equal to P1 plus P2. Either partial pressure P1 equal to P01 x1 and P2 equal to P02 x2. But here neither P total is equal to P1 plus P2 nor P1 equal to x1 P01 nor P2 equal to P02 x2. Next, for non-ideal solution, delta mix H is not equal to 0. In ideal solution, it should be equal to 0. And delta mix B is also not equal to 0. That means the interaction may be more or may be less. That's why the volume may be increased, may be decreased before mixing, and after mixing the change in volume will be changed. Here AB interaction is not equal to AA interaction plus BB interaction. Here may be AA solvent interaction and BB solute interaction. So before mixing and after mixing the interactions are not similar. That's why they form the non-ideal solution. Now, non-ideal solutions are two types. One, positive deviation. Second, negative deviation. In case of positive deviation, the AB interactions are weaker than AA interactions and BB interactions. That's why delta mix H is more than 0 and delta mix B is also more than 0. That is, the process is endothermic and the volume increase after dissolution. Let us explain one example to define the positive deviation. Cyclohexane and ethanol. In case of ethanol, molecules are held together by hydrogen bonding. When cyclohexane is added to the ethanol, the molecules of cyclohexane tend to occupy the space between the ethanol molecules, due to which some hydrogen bonds are broken down, so that intermolecular interaction between cyclohexanes and ethanols are reduced, and hence show the higher vapor pressure, and hence show the example of positive deviation. Look the graph. Raoult's law for ideal solution indicated by the green dot and blue curve show the positive deviations. Look the graph. The curve is above to green line. That means so the more variation. Hence, this is the example of positive deviation. Some more examples you can note it down. Ethyl alcohol plus acetone, acetone plus carbon disulfide, water plus alcohol, and carbon tetrachloride and chloroform. These are the examples of positive deviations. Next, negative deviation. Look the graph. Here the curve shown below to the green line that indicate less vapor pressure, and hence this indicate negative deviation. Let us take one example to explain negative deviation. When acetone and chloroform, acetone formula CH3 CO CH3 and chloroform CHCl3 are mixed together, a hydrogen bond is formed between them, which increases intermolecular interaction between them and hence decreases the vapor pressure, and hence delta mix H is less than 0 and delta mix B is also less than 0. That is, the dissolution is exothermic reaction and volume decreases due to increase in interaction. Look the example. The acetone having O are joined by H bonding with the H of chloroform. Before that, both have dipole-dipole interactions, but after mixing, one new force are generated which are stronger than dipole-dipole interaction, that is H bonding. Hence, these type of molecules show negative deviation from Raoult's law. Some more example you can note it down. Acid plus water. Any acid plus water is the example of negative deviation. Phenol plus aniline is also an example of negative deviation. Now question based on ideal and non-ideal solution. Question number first. What type of liquid form ideal solution? So the answer I told you in the condition, a liquid having similar nature and polarity either which obey Raoult's law form ideal solution. The examples are benzene plus toluene, CCl4 plus SiCl4, N-heptane plus N-hexane. These are the common example of solution which form ideal solution. Next, write two differences between an ideal solution and a non-ideal solution. So the answer is ideal solution obey Raoult's law at all range of concentration, but non-ideal does not obey Raoult's law. Second difference, delta mix H equal to 0, delta mix B equal to 0, but for non-ideal, delta mix H is not equal to 0 and delta mix B also not equal to 0. Question number third. What is the sign of delta mix H, delta mix V and delta mix G for ideal solution? So I have told you, for ideal solution, delta mix H equal to 0, delta mix B equal to 0 and delta mix G is less than 0, that is negative. Question number 4. Give reason a decrease in temperature is observed on mixing ethanol and acetone. So now again focus on the chemical bonding. Ethanol and acetone. Ethanol show H bonding and acetone show dipole-dipole interaction. So now in ethanol, when acetone is added, the interaction is weaker than pure ethanol or pure acetone. That's why a decrease in temperature is observed. That is the example of positive deviation in which delta H is more than 0. Next, explain why a solution of chloroform and acetone show negative deviation from Raoult's law. So this I have told you in the example, because chloroform molecules form H bonding with the acetone molecules. As a result of this, AB interaction becomes stronger than AA and BB interaction. This leads to decrease in vapor pressure and hence resulting in the negative deviation. Now some questions are given for self-evaluation. Illustration number 1. Explain the term ideal and non-ideal solution in the light of force of interaction operating between the molecules in the liquid solution. Second, when 50 ml of ethanol and 50 ml of water are mixed, predict whether the volume of solution is equal to or greater than or less than 100 ml and justify them. Illustration third. A and B liquids are mixing produce a warm solution. That means interaction is much more and reaction should be exothermic. Which type of deviation from Raoult's law is there? Negative or positive? 4. A mixture of chlorobenzene and bromobenzene form nearly ideal solution, but a mixture of chloroform and acetone does not. Why? This also I have told you in the examples. 5. Which type of deviation is shown by solution formed by mixing cyclohexane and ethanol? This I also told you in the positive deviation example. Illustration 6. State the condition which must be satisfied if an ideal solution to be formed. So these type of questions can be generated on the topic ideal and non-ideal solution. To learn the topic properly and then try to solve these questions also. Now next topic, aziotrophs or constant boiling mixtures. Here the name indicate constant boiling mixture means कि both the components are boiled at same temperature. Now mixtures, that is solution, having same composition in liquid and vapor phase and boils at constant temperature are known as aziotropic mixtures or constant boiling mixtures. Then they are formed by the ideal solution. They are found by non-ideal solutions. So these are the property of basically non-ideal solution. Aziotropic mixture cannot be separated by fractional distillation. So these mixtures, as the name indicate, have constant boiling mixture. That's why they cannot be separated by fractional distillation. Now it is a tube type. Minimum boiling aziotrophs, that means the boiling points is minimum than the either two components, and hence basically they are the example of positive deviation. Maximum boiling aziotrophs, they show the negative deviation. In case of negative deviation, force of interaction is much more than the positive deviation. That's why they have more boiling point than the components. Now minimum boiling points having aziotrophs, that is positive deviation. The mixture of two liquids whose boiling point is less than either of two components are known as minimum boiling aziotrophs. All the positive deviation examples are belong to this type of aziotrophs. One common examples, ethanol water mixture, that is a basically example of positive deviation obtained by fermentation of sugar. Sugar means cane sugar. The formula is C12H22O11. This formula you also have to learn. On fractional distillation gives a solution containing approximately 95% by volume of ethanol. The meaning of this is 95 ml of ethanol and 5 ml of water. So these mixtures form a constant boiling mixture in which the composition are like this. Some other example are also given in the form of table. Here components A is water and component B is ethyl alcohol. In this, mass percentage of B is 95.57% and the boiling point of A is 373 and the boiling point of B is 351.3. When they mix at this concentration, the mixture have azeotroph boiling point 351, which are less than component A and B both. One more example, when chloroform mixed with the ethyl alcohol, having the mass percentage of ethyl alcohol 67.00%, the boiling point of chloroform is 334 and the boiling point of ethanol is 351.3. Now the aziotrophs have boiling points 332.30, which are less than either component A and B. So that indicate minimum boiling aziotrophs, and the examples are positive deviation. Next, maximum boiling aziotrophs, that is also known as negative deviation. The mixture of two liquids whose boiling points are more than either of the two pure components is known as maximum boiling aziotrophs. One common example, 68% nitric acid and 32% water by mass with a boiling point of 393.5 Kelvin. Here 68% nitric acid means 68 gram of nitric acid in 32 gram of water. Some more examples are given in the form of table. Components and boiling points. Component A, water, water and water, but B components are changed. First, HCl, mass percentage of B 20.3 and the boiling point of A 373, but the boiling point of HCl 188. Now, after combining, when they form aziotrophs, the boiling point of aziotrophs is more than either of two components, that is 383.0. Similarly, water and nitric acid in the concentration of 68% by mass of nitric acid have boiling points 393.5, which are also more than the boiling point of A and B. One more examples, water plus perchloric acid. Here the mass of perchloric acid is 71.6. These are also have the boiling point of aziotrophs more than either of two components, that is 476. Now, questions based on aziotrophs. Question number 1. In non-ideal solution, what type of deviation show the formation of maximum boiling aziotrophs? So that maximum means more boiling point. This belongs to more interaction, and interactions more is in the negative deviation. So that's why the solutions are non-ideal solutions that show negative deviation from Raoult's law form maximum boiling aziotrophs. Okay, dear students. Then define aziotrophs. So as I have told you about the aziotrophs, again you have to write answer like this. Aziotrophs are binary mixtures of solution that have the same composition in liquid and vapor phases and that have constant boiling points. So these are the definition of aziotrophs. Question number 3. Why constant boiling mixtures behave like one single components? So the answer is constant boiling mixtures or azeotropic solution have same mole fraction of components in liquid state and in the vapor state, so that their composition remains same upon distillation, and hence the mixture behave like one single component. This type of answer you have to write in your board examination also. Got it? Question number 4. What type of azeotroph is formed by negative deviation from Raoult's law? Give an example. Again here, negative deviations means more force of interaction and hence they indicate more boiling point. So that is the example. Maximum boiling azeotrophs is formed by solutions showing large negative deviation from Raoult's law at a specific composition. Here examples you can take chloroform acetone mixture. So many examples are there. You can take only one examples. Focus on that examples. Learn the nature of force. Learn the boiling points. Understand about the change in enthalpy, change in volume, and also change in pressure. It should be positive, it should be negative, and also focus on the graph given here also and in also NCERT book. So now beta, go through the NCERT book, learn the lesson properly, and also try to do some question given in this lecture also and also in the NCERT book. Stay home, stay healthy, and keep learning. Thank you.